Welcome to Amusement Media, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are at Kennywood in Pittsburgh. As you can see, when you come in, you walk under the street, which was really interesting. And now we're going straight to Exterminator because we've heard it gets the longest line. This is my first time at this park, and today I will be riding my 100th roller coaster. So I'm super excited. Yeah, don't jinx it. I'm at 93 and there's 8 credits here if they're all open. Hopefully we get it, but
9 because Racer's 2 credits.
He says Racer's 2 credits. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna go to Exterminator first. I'm so excited for this park. Let's go. Since we are fans of AFC North teams and we're in Pittsburgh, you know we gotta rep the better teams.
We gotta do double down. We got Bengals shirt.
Oh
too.
shoot, he's got the Bengals shirt and everything.
all that to go 9 and 8.
Go Browns, come on.
10 and
it's
7.
our year. Okay, we're just gonna ride Phantoms. It's right here, and there's a 5-minute line. Yeah, he's taking a picture. He's got to get a picture, Big Mike. But yeah, we were too hyped. We just gotta ride Phantoms first, and then we'll go to Exterminator. Being under this ride is really cool. I did want to save this for my 100, but like, we'll probably do steel curtain for my 100 since we're wearing the Browns jerseys or Bengals jersey, and I just want to ride this ride right now. You can see the restraints down there. Apparently, these restraints give you a ton of airtime. So we are really excited, and there's absolutely no one here. We're gonna go get in the back. We're just gonna do second to back too so that we can get on. Yeah, let's ride.
Oh, they still do that.
Thanks for riding.
Wait, try not to move the bench. All right, we just got off of Phantom's Revenge. I would have been so excited for that ride for a long time. It was a very empty train, and it's a little cold out right now. It's like 60, 70, and it was one of the first trains of the day. So it definitely was running slow, but wow, the airtime is incredible. It was mostly floaterish, kind of a little bit of ejector, but the airtime was really good. Those lap bars give you so much room, so you really come out of your seat. It was fast, and it was incredibly smooth. It's crazy how smooth that is, since it used to be partly an aero. But yeah, that ride was awesome. It's not like it's my number 1, but it's definitely in my top 10. I need to think about it and ride it more times today to see where exactly it is. But that ride was fire. Had some good positives and laterals too. So yeah, let's go check out Exterminator. Okay, so Exterminator was closed. They said they didn't have enough people to operate it yet. But we're gonna maybe go back to Phantoms or check out Thunderbolt. Either way, this park is actually really nice. I mean, the vibes here are way better than I expected, and this was my first time driving into the Pittsburgh area. Pittsburgh's a pretty nice area, so of course I'm not a big fan of their football team, but this is a cool park so far, and I'm enjoying my time here so far, even though we've been here for like 10 minutes. It's kind of weird, you can just see the street right there, and then Phantom's Revenge just right here. It's another 5-minute wait here on Phantom's Revenge. We might do a front row ride here since we were towards the back. They're still sending pretty empty trains, so I don't expect it to be running at its full potential, but yeah, the airtime was pretty fun, so I'm excited to do this again. All right, so one thing we noticed last time and didn't say, there's just no loading gates here, which is insane. I don't know how they trust people enough to just expect we'll stand behind the lines, which of course we will, but
Of course.
that's kind of crazy. Like, what? Like, there's nothing in between us and the track. But who knows? I guess it works.
Please stay behind the red line until the train comes to a final stop.
Someone climbing up right there. But yeah, we just got off the front row on Phantom's Revenge. That was a lot better than our first ride. It was more of a full train, so I think it was running a little better. But that front row, the speed is insane. You can feel that it's a hypercoaster in the front, and it feels fast. Positives were good, laterals were good, and this one airtime moment, I'll put it on the screen right now, in the front was insane ejector. It was really good. So that rose up even more. I think it's my number 7 right now, right below Fury 325, and it's right above like Top Thrill 2, I think. But I just need to tweak it a little bit, ride it more to see how that goes. But that's a great ride, man. That's awesome. Now Exterminator is open, so we're gonna go get a ride on this indoor Wild Mouse. Let's go.
Oh, what is this hot dog queue?
All right, there's no line. I'm glad we don't have to wait in here because this queue is pretty ugly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
This is my first one.
All right, look at these lap bars. And this ride does spin as well, so should be a pretty cool ride. So we just got off of Exterminator. That was actually really fun. I didn't know anything going into that, and the ride was long, had some solid theming, and the spinning was really fun in the dark. We were spinning a lot, and there was like 1 or 2 moments of airtime, so that was actually a really fun ride. You like it?
Yeah. I like there was a hidden double up on that.
Yeah, there was. It was fire.
It was, yeah. I think that's better than Adventure Express, definitely.
Yeah, I think so too. I would say that's probably better than Wild Mouse at Cedar Point, which that might be a hot take.
That might be better than El Toro.
Okay. And I'd say that might be my favorite indoor roller coaster that I've ever ridden that's not at Disney World. Given I've never been to Universal, but I actually like that better than Flight of Fear at Kings Island. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I don't really love Flight of Fear, and the theming in there and the experience as a whole was just awesome. So yeah, definitely check that ride out and do it early because it gets a really long line. Noah's Ark walkthroughs over there. We might do that later, but yeah, the vibes here are just so cool. We got Thunderbolt right here. I think we're gonna ride this, but the vibes of this park are awesome. I mean, it almost has like a little bit of a carnival-ish fair feel, but still feels very nice and like well kept. But it is a smaller park, which I kind of like. You know, I have a lot of fun at small parks, especially when they're not too busy. So it is a Saturday today. It is June 7th. But we're hoping it's not going to be too busy. So yeah, let's go check out Thunderbolt. This is a pretty old ride. All right, we just saw the sign. You can't ride this as a single rider. You have to ride this in a pair of 2. We're in the back 2 rows.
Okay, I guess me and Noah are in the second back.
This ride does have a buzz bar. That's probably why they have to ride it with a partner. There's no like divider in between the seats. We just got off a second to back row ride on Thunderbolt, and they let us just come right up here. So we're doing it one more time. Those drops in the back row had some good airtime because there are buzz bars on this thing. There were a couple drops that had some solid airtime, and there was a lot of laterals. It was a very smooth ride. That ride's fun. Let's do it one more time.
It's so smooth on the wheel seats too.
Oh yeah, he was on a wheel seat, and it was not rough at all, he said.
Yeah.
We just got off of 2 rides on Thunderbolt in the back. There was really good airtime on that, which caught me off guard. There's some good drops that have some strong pops. They're kind of floaty, but some of the pops are kind of ejector at the start. Like it throws you since you got buzz bars. And the laterals are incredible. If you're on the right side of the train, it throws you into the other person. It's a really fun ride, actually. It is pretty smooth. I'd maybe even say it's on the level of like the Beast at Kings Island for me. Maybe a little worse, but it's a really good ride. And it has some good forces. Best ride in the world. All right, so we're gonna ride Ghostwood Estate. This is the dark ride here. I love dark rides personally. Rise of the Resistance might be the best ride I've ever ridden, other than like maybe Steel Vengeance or the Voyage. But I love dark rides, so I'm excited to see this. Looks like it has a bit of a... Wait, is this a dark ride? This is kind of cool. Looks kind of creepy. Is this a pre-show? I don't know what's happening.
Gather round so everyone can hear. Welcome, guests, to Ghostwood Estate. My name is Lord Kenneth Ghostwood, and I built this house as a refuge for myself centuries ago. After my death...
All right, so that was a cool pre-show. Turns out this is a shooting ride. So yeah, let's go in. So that was actually really fun. There was a lot of effects in there, and the effects were really good, and it was kind of creepy. Like, it wasn't like too kid-friendly, so it was actually a really good dark ride. There also was lasers on the blaster, so you could tell where you were shooting. And there was also like practical effects on almost every single one of the targets. So that was a really good ride. I like that a lot. What about you guys?
So I've done quite a few shooting dark rides. I like the one at King's Dominion better.
Okay.
And Hershey better. This is better than the one at King's Island though.
No, yeah, 100%.
And I like it more than the turkey ride.
The effects were way scarier. Than
yeah, yeah, he was a little scared. Nah, but
Yeah.
Nah, I did terrible though. My score was like 280, and then that guy's in the Bengal jersey was like, Ian, what was your score?
Sausage.
860. Yeah, this guy's a tryhard.
This man got 280.
Yeah, I was not very good at that, and they got like 500. These buildings are awesome though. Like this sausage. Is that what they serve there?
I don't know.
Oh. All right, so this Parkside Cafe turns out this building was built in 1898 as the Kennywood Park Casino. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of history here, which is awesome. And also just the vibes in this park are incredible. I mean, I'm having a great time so far. I'd say so far this is shaping up to be one of my favorite parks. This is awesome. We're looking over at Kangaroo. You can see the airtime pops on the little pop-up right there. Looks pretty good. I think we're checking out Skyrocket right up here. This ride looks pretty fun as well. I'm definitely excited. Okay, so Skyrocket had a really long line, and so did Jackrabbit. We're gonna go over and do Racer, and then we're saving Steel Curtain for my 100th, so we'll do that a little later. But it looks so cool. Like, this ride looks sick, man. All right, so this roller coaster opened in 1927, and it is actually a Mobius loop. So both trains are on the same track. It's just one giant loop for both trains. It's kind of hard to explain because I don't even fully understand it. Once we get off, I can explain it a little better. So we just got off a Racer. That was pretty fun. It was similar to Thunderbolt in the sense that it had buzz bars, and there were a couple really good drops in the back row. There was one that kind of threw you really well. It was like one ejector drop, and the rest was just kind of floaty, but it was fun, and we were on the red train, and we did beat them.
It's rigged because that side goes faster around one of the turns than the other side.
No, they came out of the station way earlier than us, and we still won somehow, but that was a really fun ride. Yeah. I honestly, do you guys like the Racer at like Kings Island and Gemini? Do you guys like those better or that?
I think so.
Really? I might like that better. I love the buzz bars. That was awesome. What about you, Mike? Did you like it?
Yeah, that might be my favorite racing coaster.
Yeah, no, me too. That was awesome.
It's between that or KI Racer.
Yeah, and I do think that it's probably just one credit because of the Mobius loop, even though you only ride it one time only ride one side each time, since the sides like switch, because like you get off on a different side than you came in. You don't ride it both times, but I think it's probably just one credit. I don't know. Okay, the real reason we're here, Lil Phantom, let's go. No, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of our hobby. Let's get on this kiddie coaster. Top 10 most terrifying lifts in the world. Are we terrified right now, boys?
Yeah, bro, look at that drop. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, look at the ejector death hill right there.
You got the big inversion in the back.
Oh yeah, you just can't see it. There's like a giant like zero-G stall back there. Yeah, that chain is so fast. I like launched out of here, and they send it with a lever. All right, we just got off a Lil Phantom. Obviously, it's just a kid's coaster. Realistically, that's probably like 98 or something in my rankings. But, you know, of course, it was a great time.
What are you talking about? That's number one in the park.
That might be the worst ride I've ever ridden besides Corkscrew. That was horrible.
And Ian did not get to ride with us, so this guy's up in the front row all by himself, looking all nonchalant. And this ride is a mirror of Great Pumpkin Coaster at Kings Island, I'm pretty sure, but I would say Great Pumpkin's better. This is a pretty rough ride, actually. It's a little rattly.
But like, it's generally.
Oh yeah, it's like almost the same. Okay, cool. Also, shout out to the ride op over there. She was having a good time, engaging all the crowd. She could tell we were hyped and she was having a fun time. So shout out to her. Yeah! Look at him go. He's too nonchalant. He can't even put his hands up. We got to go around twice. I don't know if they're gonna go around twice. I think, cause she didn't send the first one around twice, I don't think. She asked if they want to go around. Oh, never mind, they are going, I guess they go around twice every time. Exhilarating. And he put his hands up. All right, time for my 99th coaster credit. Jackrabbit here at Kennywood. All right, so this ride is 125 years old. This is the oldest roller coaster that we've all ridden. What is going on back here? But yeah, the trains are pretty cool. Let's go. This looks fun. We just got on the Jackrabbit. That was really weird because the whole ride was pretty boring, not too special. And then there was that one moment, the second hill on the double down, which was just absolutely insane. They don't have any lap bar on that ride. It's literally just like a handle, and then you have a seatbelt. So I like fully stood up on that double down. It was insane ejector, and I was probably like multiple feet off my seat. So that one moment was one of the best moments of airtime I've ever felt, if not the best. But the rest of the ride was pretty mid. So that's definitely a fun ride, but I think I maybe like Thunderbolt more overall. But it's still, that moment of airtime was great. You guys have any thoughts?
It's just a wooden dive coaster.
Yeah, kind of. It's like a very one-trick pony ride. What is this? What is this? This is my 100th roller coaster if we get on it, ladies and gentlemen. Not a big Steelers fan, obviously. Can't say we support the Steelers, but I'm so excited for this ride. It's the most inversions in America, and it's probably going to be a little rough, but it looks awesome. So let's go. Gross. Gross. A little bit of a line here. It says it's about 25 minutes. Not too bad. Let's go. It's so slow. And of course, has a little bit of a gross theme, but it is a cool theme. So let's go. I also just noticed the lift stops when they're not sending. It doesn't just constantly run.
There's the whistle, Billy. The kick is up and this one is underway. Here we go.
All right, I've ridden 100 roller coasters right now, and that ride was pretty awesome. I'm glad that was my 100. Firstly, it did have a rattle, but it wasn't that rough.
It's more of a vibration than
Right. It really wasn't that bad. I didn't mind it at all. The lap bars lock in place, so I had a bunch of room, and it didn't come down, which was nice. But the seatbelts are pretty tight. They kind of lock on you. So the seatbelts kind of prevent some of the airtime. But the airtime on like this hill, and then there was another camelback that had like a really good pop of airtime. That was pretty fun. There were some good positives, not too much, but also the inversions were good. Great hang time. It's a really fun ride, but it's definitely a little weird. Like, it's not the greatest thing ever, but it's just such a funky looking ride. I'd probably say it's around, for me, it's probably like below rides like Mystic Timbers and Thunderhead in my rankings, but above rides like Thunderbird and like Gatekeeper and the inverts. I'd probably say it's better than those, but maybe not. It's not very intense, so it's a fun ride though.
Yeah, one thing I like about S&S coasters is they have a pretty unique look to them.
Oh yeah, that ride looks awesome. It looks so pretty.
You have like the 4 towers of like square sort of beams and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, the support is
If you look at like
supports
Steel
are,
Hog, you know what I mean.
Yeah, the supports are so weird on that. But yeah, fun ride, good 100. I think we're gonna go eat lunch. What are you
So
saying?
I've seen a lot of reviews online saying that it's pretty rough, but it was actually less rough than I was expecting. So I thought it was a lot better than these 3 here, but
Really?
still,
How good did you think it was?
I give it like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
probably.
Where does it rank for you?
Probably like 14 or 13.
Okay, yeah, it ranks for number 20 out of 100 for me after one ride, which is pretty good. You know, it's in the upper half. So.
It's a great compliment to Phantom's Revenge.
Oh yeah,
and
the
park.
1-2 punch here is awesome. I mean, I love this park. This has been great so far. And it's only 2 p.m. and we got all the credits except for Skyrocket, so we're doing really well. All right, we're eating at the Parkside Cafe. All this food, there's chicken Caesar wrap and chips and some water, was $13.90, which is great, pretty cheap. Looks good too.
And then I got the chicken Caesar wrap, the chips, and the water for $13.99.
Wow,
Pretty good deal. Yeah.
great deal. Is it good?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice. What'd you get, Mikey?
I don't know.
Got a lot of food. Looks pretty good. I got a cool little sign here. Heading into Skyrocket. Lunch was pretty good. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, that holding brake is crazy. Now, yeah, this ride looks fun, and I've heard that the I believe it's the Zero Giro right there. It's supposed to be pretty good. So yeah, let's go. Should be a good time.
Wheel buggy.
This ride has tiny wheels. We just realized. We're about to get on the back on Skyrocket, but whoa. Got a little distracted there. Steel Curtain is stopped on the list right now, unfortunately. They do have loading gates here, and they do add Steel Curtain as well.
Yeah, it does. Not sure what that was.
All right, we just got off a Skyrocket. That was pretty fun. Had pretty good airtime in the back, and that one first 0G roll was actually really good. It was forceful and really threw you out of your seat. I don't really know where that ranks in the park for me. It's probably either 3rd or 4th, but it's a pretty fun ride. That's a great supporting coaster, and the launch was pretty fun too. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. We might check out Kangaroo because it's a pretty iconic flat ride, or maybe we'll just get some re-rides. Keep you guys posted. All right, Kangaroo had a bit of a line, so we're gonna do Noah's Ark. This looks pretty cool. It is just a walkthrough, and I'm not allowed to film in it, so won't be able to show you guys what's in there, but I will tell you if it's good. All right, we just got done with Noah's Ark. I don't know how much you can see it. It's not moving right now. Oh, there it is. It kind of moves back and forth, which was pretty cool. When you were in there, it like really is like moving, and it's basically just a fun house. There were some cool things in there, like there was a path where the floor kind of moves. And there were a lot of cool like animal sets with like animatronic animals. So it was definitely a pretty cool house. Definitely check that out if you're here. It's cool. And that thing is very unique. I've never seen something like that. All right, we just got off of Steel Phantoms again. This time we were in the back 2 rows. Wait, Steel Phantoms. I meant Phantom's Revenge, my bad. Phantom's Revenge. And wow, that warmed up. Like, it was moving fast. The airtime was way stronger and way better than this morning. And the second drop had way better airtime. That went even higher in my rankings. I now think that's better than Fury 325. That's a great ride. Wow, we're gonna ride it again, see how it is. I mean, because of those restraints, you get so much room and the airtime's so strong. Like, you come up so much out of your seat, it's so fun. Like, me personally, I love rides where the airtime, like, you physically rise, and that's so much on this. If you love that, like, coming up out of your seat, literally, it's so fun. And the airtime is so strong once this ride warms up. Wow.
So, one thing I noticed about this ride, in the airtime in the front row, you get rising into the hills, and dropping is where you get it in the back row.
Right. And it's really good in the back on those drops.
I like it more in the front because there's one more pop of airtime because you rise into the brakes.
Yeah, that is true. And there's the ride right there. Yeah, it's insane how smooth this ride is, especially because some of this used to be aero track. Like, that's just nuts. All right, one more ride on Phantoms in the front. It was really intense in the front. Positives were good. I definitely grayed out after the second drop. And the ejector's really good going up into the hills in the front, just like he was saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
You barely land at all during the double down.
Yeah, that ride is so good. I think it might even be better than Maverick at Cedar Point, which that was like my number 5. I love this ride. He doesn't think so, but I love this ride. It's
I
also
like it more than Skyrush though.
Really, that's crazy. I haven't ridden Skyrush yet, but we will be riding that in the next few days, so stay tuned. Yeah, but this is one of the smoothest rides I've ever ridden, and the restraint is like maybe the best restraint other than a buzz bar that I've ever seen. Definitely make sure that your seatbelt is a little looser so that you can fly up to the restraint, and then yeah, this ride's just amazing. I can't wait to ride it again. Let's go. There's like no wait. So we got another front row ride. Once again, speed was incredible. It was pretty intense. I might be dehydrated, but I did gray out pretty good after the second drop. And yeah, all the airtime was amazing. That ride is so fun. I think it's definitely better than Maverick and maybe better than some of the weaker RMCs, but I don't know for right now. The end feels like an RMC with how intense the airtime is, but you get so much room that like you're coming up so much. That's just such a cool ride. But it definitely warms up crazy throughout the day. Like, it was not that good in the morning at all. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do next. We'll go check it out. Oh, we just got off of Kangaroo. It's a classic flat ride here. That's so fun. There's little pops of airtime every time. That ride's awesome. We're just doing re-rides mostly, so I don't know how many more clips I'll do in the vlog. If I have more thoughts on a ride, I'll share them. But yeah, this park is awesome. I love the vibes here, and Phantom's Revenge is incredible. So if you haven't been here, definitely come out here. It's an awesome little vibe. And it is a Saturday. Most of the waits are anywhere from like 5 minutes to about like 30. Nothing too crazy, so that's good. All right, we just got one more front row ride on Skyrocket. Last time we were in the back. Front was really good for the launch, and the rise up into the top hat were really good. Pretty much everything else was better in the back.
It was so bad.
Nah, but the whip in the first 0G roll is crazy. It's awesome. I think I probably prefer the one Skyrocket 2 I've ridden over this slightly, I've ridden Phobia Fear Coaster at Lake Compounds. With that one as a lap bar. I think that was a little better. But this ride's still really fun. I think it's probably number 3 in the park. That and Thunderbolt kind of are tied for number 3 and 4. Paddle boats are now open. You can ride a little paddle boat out here under steel curtain. Now I did hear that they added new supports. You can see the lighter yellow on these new supports. They added some new ones this year. You can kind of see the different color to add some extra support to the structure, which is probably a good thing. Glad they did that. Bro, you have to be kidding me. We were the next people into the station. Yeah, she said last time it took an hour. Bro, are you kidding me? Okay, we are just gonna go check out some flat rides. I might put a little clip in once we do, but we're gonna come back to that and try to get another ride later. It's just, we have about 3.5 hours left of the time that the park's open, and we just want to go get some more rides in. So, yeah, I'd like to get another one on this, but still, it's all right if we don't. Oh no, Phantoms is stuck. We just got off of Cosmic Chaos though. It was a little fun. The restraints were kind of uncomfortable because the lap bar was like on your back. Didn't really have too many forces, but it was kind of fun. All right, not even 5 minutes later, Phantoms is already moving. But we're doing this Matterhorn type of ride. Could be kind of fun. We're just chilling. What's up? Relaxing. Will just got hurt up there. I don't know what's going on. All right, that was kind of fun. Had really good laterals. I was just stuck on the left side the entire time, but yeah, nothing too special. We might go do the whip ride over by Exterminator. That's supposed to have some good laterals. And then I don't know what else we're gonna do. Probably just some more re-rides. Just got off the whip ride. That opened in 1919. Had a tiny bit of laterals. It was just a fun time. Cool little ride. Pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have fond memories of riding the Beetlebugs at Kings Island, and that like brought back my memories, so I like it.
No, yeah, for sure.
Literally twice the size.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger.
Twice as many cars, like.
Yeah, it was cool. Over here you can see Turtle. It's a really unique ride over there. It's pretty weird. All right, so we just got off Thunderbolt, but this sign right over here said that when Thunderbolt opened in the 1920s, it used to only be the beginning of the ride, and then the lift hill and the turns were added in 1968. So that's really cool. But yeah, that ride warmed the heck up. The laterals were insane. Probably some of the best that I've ever experienced, if not the best. Like, it was fully turning us. It was throwing us that hard. And with those buzz bars, there's really good airtime. I probably prefer that to Skyrocket, but they're pretty close. But yeah, that's a fun ride. We also did get another ride on Phantoms. I don't think I said this in this video, but Phantoms has 2 trains. And yeah, that ride is just incredible. I love that ride. It's currently 7:36. We're just gonna do like 1 or 2 more rides on Phantom's Revenge and then probably head out because we have about a 4-hour drive to Knoebels for tomorrow. And then, yeah, but we just did Jackrabbit, which was really good. I think Exterminator was probably a little better. But yeah, earlier I thought Exterminator was probably worse. Jackrabbit has that one great moment, but the rest of it's just kind of boring. Yeah, we're gonna do Phantoms to close it out. But yeah, today's been a great day, man. All right, we're probably gonna get 2 more rides on Phantoms before we go home. Or go home. Go to the hotel before Knoebels. But I was just gonna shout out the crew at Phantoms today. Operations have been really good, so. Yeah. All right, guys, we just got off of 2 more rides on Phantom's Revenge. One that was up towards the front, and then one in the very back row. I'm losing my voice from screaming on that ride so much. I love this ride, man. That's in my top 5. I'm debating right now if I like Lightning Rod at Dollywood or this more. I think this is either like gonna stay at my number 5 or maybe even go up once I think on it. The airtime is incredible on this ride. It's relentless. The pacing is amazing. And I just love this park as a whole. This park is great. Vibes are incredible, and I had a great time today. What about you boys? How's the first day of the trip?
I would say I give Kennywood a 9 out of 10. The vibes were amazing. Lines on a Saturday were unbelievable. We got 8 rides on Phantoms.
And the operations were pretty good overall. Yeah. I love this park, man. Like, this is a great park. What about you, Ian? What do you think? First day of the trip, what do you think?
It's a pretty fun day, you know.
Pretty fun day.
It was a rough morning. I got like 3 hours of sleep, you know.
Oh yeah, we did not sleep. This guy was playing Planet Coaster, so we didn't sleep that much. What's up, Mikey? How was the day?
Oh, that was a pretty good day.
Yeah?
Crowds were a lot lighter than expected.
Oh, for sure.
Phantom's Revenge was a little better than I expected. It's in my top 10. maybe top 5. Although I don't know if it's better than I-305 or not.
Yeah, this guy's ridden the most coasters out of everybody here, so.
I'm at 160, no, over 170 right now.
Yeah, and I have 101 after today. But we're riding a ton of more coasters. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for way more future content. We're going to be posting tons of videos soon, so I hope you guys see those and enjoy them too.
Subscribe!
All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading out of the park. It's been great, Kennywood. Thank you for a great day. I hope you all have a great day. Keep riding coasters. And with that, Amusement Media out. Let's go.